everyone, this is Eleanor McGarry, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Canada, and in this video I will show you how to create a cool background for our cards using the Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer, the scoring tool, as well as some background paper. Okay, let's start creating our background using scoring and pattern paper. The pattern paper I've chosen for today is this one, reversible, as all Stampin' Up! Designer Series papers are. This is from the hand-penned Designer Series paper. So the first thing you're going to do is have your white layer here. It's 5 inches tall and 3 3¾ wide. And you have your pattern paper the same width as your paper, but when you cut it, make sure they're like varying sizes. If you see, there's thinner strips and wider strips on here. So first thing you're going to do is bring in your craft sheet so that you don't make a mess, and you're going to go ahead and add glue to the back of your pattern paper. And of course, I'm using my liquid glue. Kind of a lot to put on there. I'm just trying to grab some of the glue from this strip here because I squeezed a little bit too much, so I'm gonna just use it for the other strips and save myself some glue. Okay, so you've got your strips of pattern paper, and you're just gonna go ahead and add that to your white in a random pattern. So go ahead, and I like to start at the very bottom and then a bit of a thicker one, like that, and then another thin one. And we're going to do the exact same thing on the top. And the overhang here, that's a bit longer because I didn't cut very accurately. Don't worry, because we're going to snip that off after. I've gone ahead and finished your layer on the top. I had the bottom done earlier, and I've done the same to the top. You can add as many strips as you want. I leave the middle part plain black. Black. There's no black in this card. Plain white, because this is where the actual design is going to go. So now we're going to add our score marks. I'm going to bring the camera down so you can actually see much closer. So using your paper trimmer, you want to align the little groove here, this here, on your paper trimmer in between the pattern paper. So you can see where the groove is going to go, and see right here. And we're just going to do a little bit of a score mark on either side, just so we can see where we want to actually score, because to create the pattern that we want, we need to be scoring from the back. So, but we need the guide of the pattern paper to know where to score. So we do the first little bit on the front, we turn it around, and we see our guide right there where we had scored, right? So now you're going to put that in the same track on your trimmer, and then go ahead and score. And you want to apply nice pressure on there so that you make a really nice indent on your paper. And what happens is on the other side, you see you get the nice little score mark. So we're going to do that all along here and on the bottom as well. Repeat that first step on all the spots in between your pattern paper. Now I'm going to show you the finished cards that I made. So this was the sample that we just did, and the stamp set that I used was Flowers of Friendship. I like this set because it's really a thank you set. It's great for making thank you cards for like people at work or a group of people, because the sayings really lend themselves to that type of occasion. Many thanks from all of us. Little card, big thanks, thank you for everything, and Life is Better with Friends Like You. So it's a really nice set to show gratitude to a group of friends or to a special friend. So this is the card that I made, and I used Copic markers, and the colors that I used are this is Flirty Flamingo, dark and light, Blushing Bride, dark and light, and Granny Apple Green, dark and light, to color that in. And then another card that I made using the same idea, but I used a little bit more strips, is this one. And this is from the Squared Away, All Squared Away stamp set. And the colors that I used to color the image are Granny Apple Green again, dark and light, and Highland Heather, dark and light. So there are your cards. I hope you enjoy this technique. It's very, very easy and really fast. There's your samples. Give me a like and follow if you enjoyed this video. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. The subscription button is on the bottom right, the rectangle, the red rectangle. I'll catch you again in the next video. Happy stamping, everyone.